Good afternoon, everyone. We are the students of Dowen College, and we are here to present to you major air pollutants in Lagos State. So our objectives are introduction to air pollution, major air pollutants in Lagos State, Nigeria, contributors to air pollution, percentage composition of the state-side pollutants in Lagos State, and then we have the conclusion. Introduction to air pollution. Pollution is the alteration of both the indoor and outdoor environment by any biological, chemical, or physical medium. All pollution is the contamination of the air caused by the presence of harmful substances in the atmosphere. It is hereby hazardous to life on Earth, including humans. Air pollution is one of the major contributors to climate change. And we have major air pollutants in Lagos State.
Good day, my name is Dowen, and I'm going to be talking about one of the major air pollutants in Lagos State. And one of the major air pollutants here in Lagos State is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is the colorless and non-flammable gas that contributes greatly to climate change as it traps heat and increases the greenhouse effect. Yes, carbon dioxide remains in the atmosphere for hundreds of thousands of years. This means that even if emissions were immediately and dramatically reduced, it would not have an effect on the climate until later in the century. Sources of carbon dioxide. Human sources of carbon dioxide, here we have fossil fuel use, which contributes to 87%. Here we also have land use changes, which contributes to 9%. We also have industrial processes, which contributes to 4%.
Okay. My name is Amira Nitoshe, and I'm here to talk about nitrogen oxide. Nitrogen oxide are produced in combustion processes, partly from nitrogen compounds. Partly from nitrogen compounds in the fuel, but mostly direct combination of atmospheric oxygen and nitrogen in flames. Nitrogen oxides are produced naturally by lightning and also to a small extent by microbial processes in soils. Measured NO2 concentrations show the predominance of traffic and urban sources with the largest concentrations of conurbations and adjacent to the motorway network, with an annual mean in the excess of 10 ppb in these areas. In terms of nitrogen oxides, breathing air with a high concentration of NO2 can irritate airways to the human respiratory system. Such exposures over short periods can worsen respiratory diseases, particularly asthma, leading to coughing, wheezing, or difficulty with breathing. Nitrogen oxides are also one of the precursors for ground-level ozone formation. High levels of nitrogen dioxide are also harmful to vegetation, damaging foliage, decreasing growth, or reducing crop yields. Nitrogen dioxide poisoning is harmful to all forms of life, and its inhalation can result in heart failure and sometimes death in severe cases.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dowen, and I'm here to talk to you about formaldehyde. So, the chemical formula, or as I like to call it, the street name of formaldehyde is HCHC. Okay, and so this is so formaldehyde has been found to be the most important carcinogen in outdoor or among the 167 hazardous air pollutants. So, the colorless and pungent smelling gas. When we say it's pungent smelling, you mean that it has a strong smell. That's like pungent smell. It's one of the byproducts of combustion. So when things burn, they release formaldehyde. And like natural gas, wood, kerosene, when they're burned, formaldehyde is produced. But also mobile exhaust and tobacco smoking and other sources like that. And that's one of the things why we say you should not smoke as well. It also causes air pollution and exhaust from things like cars, vehicles, that kind of stuff. Formaldehyde can also cause irritation, like because irritation in the eye, the nose, and the throat, and high levels can cause some types of cancer. So it actually is quite a big thing. Yeah, so in the atmosphere, like formaldehyde breaks down into form formic acid and carbon monoxide. So on top of being a daily pollutant, it also produces more pollutants. Which are functional processes. Like when animals are exposed to formaldehyde, it can make them sick, affect their ability to breathe, and can even reduce their lifespan. And sometimes for animals, so it's dangerous. And it's also highly toxic to aquatic life, things like fish, shellfish, octopi, sharks. It's very dangerous to them, and like in our rivers, our lakes, and our oceans. And when it's present in air, when it's in the air at levels exceeding 0.1 ppm, sometimes individuals may experience watery eyes, burning sensations in the eyes, nose, and throat, coughing, wheezing, nausea, and skin irritation. One is a very big deal.
The next element we'll be talking about is benzene. Benzene is a chemical that is colorless or light yellow at room temperature. Benzene is highly flammable and evaporates into the air quickly. The radiometric nature of benzene and its ability to induce different types of neoplasia. Products that contain benzene are paint varnish removers, glues, thinners, detergents, and gasoline. ETC. Benzene causes harmful effects on the bone marrow and can cause a decrease in red blood cells. In the atmosphere, benzene can react with other chemicals to create smoke. This will break down naturally, but it might also attach to rain and snow and be carried to the ground to contaminate the water and soil.
Ozone. Ozone is a gas composed of 3 atoms of oxygen. Ozone can be good or bad, depending on where it is found. Ozone can be good or bad for the health and also for the environment. Now, stratospheric ozone is good because it protects living things from ultraviolet radiation from the sun. But ground level ozone is bad. Now, ground level ozone is what triggers the earth's health problems, particularly for children, the elderly, and people of all ages who have lung diseases such as asthma, pneumonia, and the likes. People who have asthma are usually at high risk. It was also mentioned in the carbon dioxide slide, where people who are exposed to dangerous amounts of carbon dioxide, who have asthma, also have it worse than normal. Now, we are seeing here in Greenfield. So now imagine walking out of your house, having asthma and not being able to breathe properly. These gases are very bad in the environment. At ground levels, ozone is a harmful air pollutant because of its effects on people and in the environment. Fun fact, the main component of smog is actually ozone. Remember that we mentioned smog when we talked about benzene.
Now, our last air pollutant, methane. A primary contributor to the formation of ground level ozone is methane. Methane is a hazardous air pollutant and greenhouse gas, which has resulted in over a million premature deaths every year over a period of 20 years. Methane has become 8 times more potent at warming than carbon dioxide. It has accounted for roughly 30% of global warming since pre-industrial times, and is proliferating faster than at any other time since record keeping began in the 1980s. According to data from the United States, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, even as carbon dioxide emissions decelerated during the pandemic-related lockdowns of 2020, atmospheric methane shot up. How does methane get into the environment? Agriculture is a predominant source. This includes livestock emissions from manure and gastroenteric greases. Paddy rice cultivation, in which flooded fields prevent oxygen from penetrating the soil, creating ideal conditions for methane empty bacteria, biomass burning. So we have told you about the major air pollutants in Lagos, Nigeria, and we are going to be moving to solutions of air pollutants. Tackling air pollution, solutions to air pollution.
Okay, so now we have finished talking about all types of pollutants that are in Nigeria and Lagos City. And now we are going on to the solutions to air pollution. This diagram explains and illustrates ways to reduce air pollution. Everybody has a part to play, so we need to work together as one. It could be as easy as riding a bicycle. Objectives. We'll be talking about the renewable energy resources, energy production, energy efficiency, recycling, the lessened impact of cars, eco-friendly transportation, organizations that work to reduce air pollutants, then the less use of products with chemicals and the Nigerian government have taken to reduce air pollution. Renewable energy resources. Fossil fuel and coal are the main contributors to air pollution. Therefore, opting for alternative or renewable energy sources to produce power presents a practical solution to air pollution. Alternative energy sources include wind power, geothermal energy, solar energy, and hydropower. If people can harness a variety of these energy sources instead of relying on fossil fuels or coal energy, air pollution can reduce more than 3-fold. Okay, so now, governments of various countries have been providing grants to consumers who are interested in installing solar panels for their homes, which means we don't necessarily have to use power that contributes to solar energy, like use of generators. For example, if they take lights, if the power goes out, you can make use of solar energy, which is not for the environment. So energy conservation. Producing clean energy is crucial, but equally important is to use consumption of energy by adopting responsible habits and more efficient methods. Here are some ways we can help with energy conservation. Include turning our refrigerators down. Those are refrigerators. Refrigerators account for as much as 13% of the total household energy use. Use energy efficient light bulbs. Use power strips wherever possible. Switch to LED light bulbs. Set the water heater to the lowest comfortable setting. Do laundry efficiently.
Energy efficiency. Energy efficiency. As said before, energy efficiency means using less energy to get the same job done. And the process of cutting energy bills and reducing pollution. Many products, homes, and buildings use more energy than they actually need through inefficiencies and energy waste. Energy efficiency is one of the easiest ways to eliminate energy waste and lower energy costs. It is also one of the most cost-effective ways to combat climate change. clean the air we breathe, help families meet their budget, and help businesses improve their bottom lines. Light bulbs. An LED light bulb that earns the Energy Star label uses 70 to 90% less energy than an incandescent light bulb while providing the same illumination. Windows. Energy efficient windows are made with materials that reduce heat exchange and air leaks, which means you don't need which means you do not need as much energy to heat or cool a space. Smart thermostats. Starts better. Smart thermostats are Wi-Fi enabled devices that control heating and cooling in your home by learning the temperature preferences and schedule rather, to automatically adjust to energy saving temperatures when you're asleep or away. It can help you lower your energy bills when you're spending money to heat or cool an empty house. Computer power management. Computers can be set to automatically enter a low power.
Recycling. Recycling can reduce air pollution because less energy is used during manufacturing and fewer pollutants are emitted. Examples of materials that can be recycled: plastics, wood, paper, and glass. When plastics aren't recycled, toxic hazardous gases are released. According to research by the University of Oklahoma, recycling paper cuts down on air pollution by 73%. Note, do not throw items that are not of use to you. Instead, recycle them. In the pictures, these are gathering used plastics for recycling.
More, ladies and gentlemen, I will talk to you about eco-friendly transportation. So sustainable transport, like what is about eco-friendly transportation and sustainable transportation? We'll consider about any transportation that are green. I'm going to say green, we mean that it has a low impact, low pollution on the environment. Here are some examples of eco-friendly transportation. The bicycle is the best eco-friendly option for transportation. It's cost-effective and more practical than others because the bicycles are very cheap. Not very cheap, but quite cheap. They release no dangerous emissions and you don't have to pay for any insurance as it requires very little maintenance. Also, using a bicycle doesn't need expensive parking at all. But I'm being honest with you, the person on the bike who pays for breakfast actually produces as much pollution as a car. I'm just being that's a joke. Anyways, electric scooters are designed to save energy. This one actually reduce the save money because they provide new ways of helping us use the helping us not use as much energy from fossil emissions. Sorry. So electric cars are designed to save energy. The technology is structured for the safety of my environment. It's battery powered, easy to change, perfect for city roads. So it's really useful. Electric vehicles anywhere with lightweight material, they're really good. Whether you are living in rural or urban areas, walking is one of the best ways to go from one place to another, especially if maybe your workplace, your grocery store, you need to just use just walk there, and it also provides access for you. It's applicable when your grocery store and other necessities are within a few kilometers away. Walking does not only save saves the environment and helps you feel better. Thank you. So, I'm sorry, other examples are carpooling and public transportation.
Lesson impact of cars. Cars and vehicles create exhaust full of carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and other pollutants. Like showing here in Lagos, where there's a lot of traffic combustion. Cars and vehicles are what contributes mainly to air pollution. So now, how can we tackle that? Driving less in favor of public transportation, biking or walking, like my fellow colleague said, helps reduce air pollution.
Or using cars with increased fuel efficiency or electric cars that do not rely on fossil fuels can decrease the amount of pollution we are contributing to the atmosphere. When you use your car, keep the engine tuned and the tires running.
The list I was
Whenever possible, take fewer trips to like combined errands. Many cities are helping to invest in better, affordable public transportation and developing city plans that include the infrastructure for walking, biking, and public
some
transit.
of them requested
Yes,
for more.
I know it sounds bad. Walking to your office instead of going in your car, which is convenient for some people because they like air conditioning and all that. But then there are so many advantages attached to biking.
Okay, sir. Maybe there's.
You can use fuel efficient vehicles.
Okay,
Now,
sir.
people like
I'll go
walking.
downstairs now.
Fuel efficient vehicles. Now we have electric vehicles. Not being hybrid electric vehicles. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. And not only
I don't like to cover all the schools.
very big terms. Also, regular tune-ups and machine checks and servicing.
Yes,
Some
some.
prevent us from releasing bad exhaust.
No, we have given some, we gave them as we visited some of the clients we had. So I now told them that when they have new flight, they should let us know so that we can take
Now,
back again to those schools.
the point of reading will come and comes up. But I know that most of us, whenever we get manuals with products, we don't like to read them. But this will really help us because now it shows us how to use them. And in turn, it's helping us to decrease air pollution.
I'll go and confirm.
Green building. Green building is a building that is designed
No,
for
I'll go and read
operation,
it.
uses or eliminates negative
I will go right away and give you the
and can create positive impact on our climate and natural environment. Green buildings preserve precious natural resources and improve our quality of life. There are a number of features which can make a building green or eco-friendly. These include efficient use of energy, water, and other resources, use of renewable energy such as solar energy or wind, pollution and waste reduction measures and the pollution and waste reduction measures and the enabling of reuse and recycling, good indoor environment air quality, use of materials that are non-toxic, ethical and sustainable, consideration of the environment in design, construction and operation, consideration of the quality of life of occupants in design, construction and operation, a design that enables adaptation to a changing environment. Any building can be a green building. It could be a home, an office, a school, or a hospital, or any other type of structure, provided that it has any of the previously listed features. But not all green buildings need to be the same. Different countries and regions have a variety of characteristics, such as distinctive climatic conditions,
products of chemicals. These levels of organic compounds. VOCs are harmful chemicals found in several new carpets, paints, plywood, air fresheners, deodorants, and tobacco.
So I'm going to admission.
Avoid exposure to gases by stop smoking inside the home. Avoid buying high VOC products or old filters. Improve the ventilation in your homes. When possible, keep the humidity can lower the PLCs. Use a humidifier to keep the humidity levels in check. To filter your drinking water. Even if you stay in an area where water is positive, there can still be small traces of contamination, such as lead, chlorine, E. coli, pesticides in the water. Filtering the water can remove these pollutants. Use chemical-free cleaning products. Most standard home cleaning products have harsh chemicals in them, and they are bad for not only the health of the family, but also pollute the rivers and lakes when washed down the drain. As alternative to these chemical products, try the following. Use natural home cleaning solutions, such as baking soda, lemon, and vinegar. Use microfiber cloths to dust your home without the use of chemical sprays.
Okay, you still need to
Use environmentally friendly home cleaning products. It may be clean, but it is green. Cleaning products are potential. Harsh cleaning materials may kill undesirable bacteria, but it may also harm the body. Disinfectants are essentially pesticides, and they can carry with them many damages.
So, actions the Nigerian government are taking. Actions the Nigerian government are taking. In Nigeria, air pollution reduction can be made by improving access to clean household energy by transitioning to cleaner cook stoves and solar lighting. There are also opportunities in transport, the oil and gas industry, agriculture, by improving municipal solid waste management. Now, in the diagram below, you can see undeveloped way of cooking and two developed way of cooking. You can see how developed way of cooking is very nice and fine. Now, I want to talk about the steps the Nigerian government has taken in tackling air pollution. In 2016, Nigeria published a revised version of the national policy on the environment, which regulates air quality in Nigeria through the National Environmental Standards and Regulation Enforcement Agency, NESRA. Its main air strategies include designating and mapping national air control systems that will have air quality standard and objectives, as well as monitoring stations. Now, in 2019, a clean cooking program was run by Exlip Analytics, Rural Women for Energy Security, the Ministry of Environment, and CCAC. The program will then now, in 2017, Standard Microfinance Bank (MFB) received technical training, which brought solar lighting to homes in Nigeria's Adamawa State. Transport. In 2020, Nigeria was one of the 15 West African countries that adopted comprehensive regulations for introducing cleaner fuel and vehicle standards. In the region, in a major step to reduce air pollution and climate emissions. In 2015, the Center for Science and Environment organized a stakeholder workshop on air quality and transportation challenges in Nigeria, and the Agenda for Clean Air Action Plan in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Environment, FN, of the Federal Democratic Republic of Nigeria in November. In 2015, the federal government approved the National Vehicular Emission Control Program, a public-private partnership launched in Abuja and Lagos to establish vehicle emission testing centers nationwide and require annual testing of vehicles for toxic emissions and disappearance. In 2016, Lagos State started the Cleaner Lagos initiative to turn waste to energy and create jobs in the city. A private waste management contractor called Vision Scape Sanitation Solution was appointed to implement the plan with Lagos Waste Management Authority, LOMA, as a regulatory body. In 2014, the government of Lagos State issued a full set of waste resource recovery guidelines. These include a plan to convert the Ekpe dump site into a material recovery station. Other significant interventions that improve both health by reducing PM 2.5 and impact climate change by reducing carbon dioxide CO2 emissions include replacing diesel and gasoline powered vehicles with electric vehicles, reducing uncontrolled diesel emissions, preventing crop burning. Campaigners working to reduce air pollution.
The Nigerian Conservation Foundation, the Nigerian Environmental Center for Climate Change and Environmental Studies, Friends of the Environment, Recycle Point, and the Blue Conservation Center. And these are the
As we're rounding up, we would like to say some fun facts on air pollution. Do you know that recycling reduces greenhouse gas emissions equal to taking 5 million cars off the more than 52 million tons of paper products recycled in 2018? That's roughly the same weight as almost 350,000 wheels. Recycling helps save energy. If you recycle one glass bottle, it saves enough energy to light a 100-watt bulb for 4 hours. Every ton of paper recycled saves 17 trees. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as that. Some interventions that can massively improve air quality and the health of people in affected communities. Other produce benefits for the climate but do not significantly impact health, and still other popular and often costly interventions do little to improve air quality or slow the pace of climate change. These are some of the pictures that we took on our research in Lagos State. As you can see, this one happened in the soap industry, and the other one shows a picture of the traffic conditions in Lagos. We all believe that air pollution cannot be eradicated completely, but we can reduce it. It starts from you. Together, we can reduce air pollution. Thank you for listening.
So, we have heard from our side, so should
so I can go and be marking order. She don't even tell me that they're having
Thank you for inviting. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for inviting us.
Louder, louder.
And your information is too informative and we like it. Thank you for collaborating with us.
Thank you. It was very informative and thank you for collaborating with us. I like the way you present.
Thank you for giving this information. This really helps us a lot. Thank you for this collaboration too. We learned many things about creations. We learned many new things about this. Thank you for everything you gave us.
Louder.
You gave information to us very well. Thanks for collaborating with us. Thank you so much. We learned many things from this project and collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your experiences with us. This helped us a lot, and we also will try to reduce the air pollution from our own needs. Thank you for collaborating.
Anyone can talk at last. Help in our school.
Everyone
Good afternoon, Greenfield School. Can you hear me? We can't hear you.
Not able to understand anything.
Please.
Thank you.
It's very useful. Yes, ma'am.
Shall we leave also? We have to go, right? The time is going to up.
We'll tell him.
Wait. Yes, he just told.
Oh, wait.
We don't know. Maybe they are waiting for us, right? Yes, yes.
Thank you for collaborating with us.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, can we leave the meeting, sir? Thank you for everything. Can we leave the meeting?
Yeah, thank you.
Excuse me.